kick off, my name is Brian Gallachóir, and I'm delighted to welcome you all to this event. The purpose of the event is to talk about equity, the issue of equity, and we have a number of different perspectives. So we'll have different types of presentation that tend to kind of all have something to say about the theme of equity. So the first presentation will be on equitable decarbonisation, and that focuses on some modelling analysis which looks at who pays for mitigation in different regions. We also have then a focus on specifically technology transfer. We'll also have a focus on climate justice, and we'll also have a focus on investment, on financing. So it's a broad church, but as I say, it's all centred around the issue of equitable decarbonisation. I just have a very short couple of slides. I don't think there's much text at all on them, just by way of introduction in terms of where this is coming from our perspective. So I chair the International Energy Agency Technology Collaboration Programme on Energy Systems Modelling called ETSAP. And we're celebrating next year our 40th anniversary. Effectively, the group was brought together initially in response to the oil crisis in the 1973, to try and help inform policymakers about developing strategies to wean themselves off oil, effectively. That was the initial focus. The realization quickly came that the modelling tools were insufficiently developed to be able to address that. So a network was formed, supported by the IEA, to try and essentially develop tools and to help policymakers then use these tools to inform strategies. In recent years, a larger focus of the work from a policy perspective has been to inform climate mitigation. As you can see from the diagram there are a number of partner countries, about 20 partner countries, and actually Kazakhstan is incorrectly coloured because it's in green here as a tool user, but recently we were fortunate to have Kazakhstan join our programme. And in addition to the countries who are participants, we also have a number of users of the modelling tools. So the modelling tools that we develop, we make freely available. These are called Mark-Al initially and Times more recently. And these tools are available to countries, to research groups, to agencies to help improve the information underpinning policy decisions. Within University College Cork, which is where I work in Ireland, we have a significant amount of research activity at the moment across a very varied range of topics in the area of climate change. And there's a flyer there with essentially a web address at the bottom right there of that image, which will point you to the different climate research areas. And effectively we focus on solutions in the research. It's very much at the applied end. And as you can see from the images and the keywords that are there, it covers a range of topics. The final thing I wanted to say is we're organising a workshop, an international energy workshop next June. So this is very much a welcome to Cork part of the introduction, and I hope to see you there if you're interested in energy modelling. So the overview of the presentation we have here, we'll start with James Glynn from University College Cork, who'll talk about some of the modelling work we've been doing at a global level and trying to tease out this question of who should pay for climate mitigation. Then we've Professor Ambuj Sagar from the Indian Institute of Technology in Delhi, who'll talk about technology development and transfer under the UNFCCC. Climate justice, principles of decarbonisation, we're delighted to have, at short notice, Decima Williams. We did have originally Mary Robinson of the Mary Robinson Climate Justice Foundation, but in her role as UN Special Envoy for Climate, there was always a danger that she'd be whisked off to a more important event. Unfortunately, that has happened, but I'm delighted that Decima has come at short notice to discuss climate justice. And then finally, we'll have a response from Amel Lee Amin from the Inter-American Development Bank to some of the topics that we'll be raising in the presentations. Then we'll have a floor discussion, and there is a reception then outside where we'll have some food and wine. So, and that's sponsored by the Environmental Protection Agency and the Department of Environment, along with ourselves in University College Cork.